Everyone, and welcome back to part 4 of Mega Man X, Sigma Fortress 2. I'm not going to bother re-grinding to get my sub-tank back up, because I'm probably not going to need to use a sub-tank again. So, until the end of the game, so it should fill up on its own in due time. Oh, okay, probably should have dashed there. It's fine, though. Again, I'm sort of playing it without a dash, just because hitting the circle button's kind of awkward. Okay. Alright then, let's try and show off a Hadouken this time. He's a good, Chill Penguin's a good example, because he's still easy. Shit, he blocked it. 3, 4. There we go. The Hadouken also has a bit of wind-up. And there's the other real problem of, I've had many times where I've accidentally, fired off a pellet shot immediately before the Hadouken. It doesn't completely register the quarter circle forward. Kill this guy before he gets 2 on screen. And you can steal his right armor. GTA that shit. Unfortunately, everyone else in the stage is already automatically in their right armors, but whatever. Now you can take them. It's worth noting, the DOS version of this game, which was released 2 years after the Super Nintendo version, did not have right armors in it at all. It also sucked. People like to complain about the iOS version of Mega... Shit. Did it die? I lost it? That's never happened before. Okay, so you get to choose which platform you want to climb up, which just means which way you want to go. Who cares? Which enemy you want to deal with. It doesn't matter in the slightest. Alright, let's get lucky. Drop some health. Thanks. Okay, looks like we're not going to be Hadoukening Storm Eagle. Whatever, his weakness is Sting Chameleon. Otherwise, people like to complain about how bad the iOS version of Mega Man X is, and I agree it's not ideal, but it's like you guys have never seen the DOS version of this game. It's so bad. It sounds like ass. I mean, it performs kind of badly. I swear the physics are... I played the shareware, demo of the game once, which is just the intro stage. I swear the physics were off. Ow, I didn't think he was coming back down. He's beating me up a little more than I would like. It's fine, though. And now he's going back up. Whatever. Either way, I would say the DOS version of Mega Man X is the worst version of the game. iOS is bad, but you know what? It's at least mostly functional. And it at least has the benefit of being mobile. Which is, you don't have many options for mobile Mega Man X. It's either that, settle for Mega Man Extreme, or hope you have a PSP to play Maverick X. Maverick X is your best option for mobile X, besides questionable emulators. Put it lightly. Oh shit, forgot to charge. There we go. Just sort of skip past all these fuckers. Okay, I should be able to take this guy with this much in supplies. Yeah, and that just extends to any mobile Mega Man X game. You don't have that many options for playing Mega Man X on the go. You've got, like I said, you've got the mobile version of 1. You've got the 2 Extreme games. You've got Maverick X. Okay, I killed one of the eyes. Do not kill both eyes before you kill the nose. You can deal some damage to the nose. That's okay. But absolutely do not destroy the eyes first, or else the walls will close and they will never open again. And then you're fucked for fighting the nose. You're fucked for fighting the eyes if you kill the nose first. Thankfully, he's not too much of a problem now. Boom. And I'm glad that the spikes retract. It wouldn't matter, because the X games are programmed to make it so you're invincible as soon as the boss dies. So if you landed on spikes after the boss was killed, it wouldn't matter, but I appreciate the detail. Alright. Now we got Sigma Stage 3. This is where the other 5 Maverick refights are, so this is kind of a long stage. On the plus side, it has the best boss of the pre-Sigma Fortress stages, the pre-final Fortress stages. So that's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of Ranga Banga. I already mentioned how much my distaste for Bow Spider. Okay, this is Stinky? No, Armored Armadillo. His armor can block a Hadouken, by the way, so if you want to actually hurt him with if you want to try and hit him with the Hadouken, you're gonna have to break his armor first. I'll try, because why not? Sort of hang up here for a little bit. Hope he stops. There we go. Perfect. I didn't need to do that. I just... Fucking, they give you a Hadouken, I want to use it. It's awesome. By the way, nothing up here, by the way. You can get in that hole, but there's nothing there. Who cares? Ow, damn it, sniped. So I'm off screen. I want that. Perfect. Okay, next is Sting Chameleon. Him, you can't really efficiently Hadouken, because you have to wait for him to do an attack round before he lands back on the ground for you to hit him. It's just more efficient to actually use Boomerang Cutter. Where is it? Boomerang Cutter. Oh shit, I was a little late. Yep, it's fine. Now I got it. I'm back in the groove. You can't hit me. I'm too good at this game. And there we go. And there's Sting Chameleon. Oh, look, we already got 2 of the Mavericks done. 2 of the 5 in this stage. I'm not going to bother. I don't like to use the Hadouken on Spark Mandrill either. Just because, again, you can freeze him so efficiently. If I'm lucky, he'll jump out of the way of that so that he doesn't... Oh, I got rid of it accidentally. Okay. Okay. Bad start. It's fine now. We're good. Oh, I was a little bit early. Recovered good, though. Now we're back in the groove. It's all about recovering my groove. Gotta get my groove back. Thank you, Tom Jones, for getting my groove back. I'm sorry, sir. You've thrown off the Emperor's Groove. That's a fantastic movie. If by some... I don't want to say miracle, but if by some amazingly low luck have you not seen Emperor's New Groove yet, you need to. That's a fantastic movie. It's not exactly like a lot of more... Okay, no Hadouken. It's fine. Hadouken's not good for this fight either. A lot of more cultured critics will say that Emperor's New Groove is not one of Disney's best movies, but yes, it is. You know, it's not like a deep emotional story like The Lion King, which is still my favorite, but god damn it, it's funny. It's a funny movie. That is the only thing that matters. So yeah, you could get the Hadouken if you like destroyed that. He usually starts with that missile attack, so you could get it by like destroying that and then hitting him with the Hadouken when he lands. But whatever. I can handle it. Launch Octopus used to give me a lot of trouble. Now I've just sort of gotten better. I don't know how, because I'm not really better at dodging his attacks. It's just... Okay, maybe I am. That was pretty good. You know, I don't have any more supplies than I did when I fought him on like my first or second playthroughs. I'm just better at the game. So, who's the last Maverick I haven't fought yet? I forget. Flame Mammoth. Come on up here with, yes, Charge Sting Chameleon. Chameleon Sting. Really creative naming, by the way. It also makes you invincible to spikes. So that just leaves Flame Mammoth. And look at that. I can even change special weapons, like, while it's doing that. While I'm in a cutscene. Ain't that nice? Ooh, I can see a slight shimmering from the, The game isn't technically properly scaled. If it's 240p, filling up the height of a 1040p screen technically means it's not, like, a perfect integer scale. So there is like sort of shimmering between the levels. There is also an option to make it a perfect integer scale, which by like principle would be my preferred option, but at the very least for recording videos I don't want to do it just because it means there's so much negative space on the screen. So whatever, I can deal with this. Alrighty then, so that's that. And then immediately right through here, not even a break, is the third boss of Sigma's Fortress. This is D-Rex. I don't know where that name comes from. I don't know what the hell it is. And I don't think he has a weapon weakness either, so just kind of hit him. This is really the strategy. Just hit him with as many buster shots as you can. Okay, he'll start doing this. Dodge the attack. Sometimes he'll just like totally freeze for a while, and I don't know why. I think I remember reading on like one Game Facts thing that was like a weird X Collection exclusive thing. So of course, obviously, he's a very trustworthy source. I have no idea if that's true or not. But it happened a lot in the one version of the game I've played, so I don't know, maybe there's a, he's being a lot more aggressive now. Ow, he's actually dealing damage. I'm not gonna need a sub-tank, he's almost dead. One more shot will do it. Boom. Oh, okay. I'm going to assume that trophy is kill a boss with your supercharged buster. Just from the description and image. Am I going to have every single... Yeah, I think I'm probably going to get every single trophy for X. No surprise. Alright, there we go. Nothing left to do. Let's just fight Sigma. This is going to be fun. By the way, here's another element of detail I really like. The climb up has these little like caterpillars that come out of these holes in the wall. Come down here, fully charge up your rolling shield, and then just grind there for a while. You can totally refill your weapon energy. You can totally refill your sub-tanks. That's good because, you know, if you use up all your sub-tanks on Sigma and then die, you'd normally be fucked. They give you the option to settle that. Welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. I'm pretty sure the word's traitors. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. Don't freak out. Stand still. Boom. If you stand perfectly still, he'll always do that jump over you and then land right back on the right, where you can easily hit him with a Hadouken. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You're almost as good a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. Don't freak out again. This time just jump to the wall. Wait for him to jump a couple times. That may have been a little too much. Oh, a little early. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, his weakness is Electric Spark. It's okay. He has a really predictable pattern. I just usually can hit him with a Hadouken. There you go, this is it. This is the pattern. This is all you gotta do and you can beat him. Unfortunately, since this is gonna take a lot longer, I'm kinda bored. So why didn't Sigma's dog ever come back? Its name is Velgarder, though the credits of this game misspell it as Velguader without an R. I don't know why. Okay, I messed up a little bit. Yeah, you need to wait for him to leap twice before you fall back down and hit him. That's the strategy. I've got enough sub-tanks, so it'll be fine. But yeah, so that dog has never come back. It's never been mentioned again, and that's kind of a shame. I mean, I understand it probably didn't mean much, but you know, when it appears in the first game, immediately with Sigma, you could just kind of assume. And if you don't Hadouken him, it's kind of an interesting fight. He has a good amount of attacks, he's pretty fast. Okay. I always like to beat bosses with Hadouken. No, Hadouken. Well, I do like to beat bosses with Hadoukens, but with busters. It's just kind of satisfying. Unfortunately, 2 phases simply was not enough. His head survived, and that leaves us with Wolf Sigma, whose body looks like Majora's Mask. His weakness is Rolling Shield, and that's important because he has very high defense. Where the hell's Rolling Shield? Here it is. He has high defense. So, Rolling Shield deals 2 damage to him. A fully charged Buster deals 1. Like, you have to get it up to level Pink for it to deal 1 damage. So it's possible to do a Buster only run, but it's going to take twice as long. Oh, there we go. You can dodge that without too much trouble. Of course, he deals a lot of damage, so be sure you have the armor upgrade when you get here. Oh, okay, it's alright. I'll probably want to use a sub-tank now. I use this one that's almost filled, and look how, despite the fact that it's almost filled, look how little it fills. It was almost full. What the hell is this shit? Okay. So first off, you might be thinking like, wow, it's gotta be really difficult to even hit a Hadouken with him, because you have to hit him in the head. The only way to get up to the head while standing is by using these hands, and the hands keep shooting out lightning. So it's gotta be really difficult to hit him with a Hadouken. Well, you're not wrong. It is very hard to hit him with a Hadouken, and even if you do hit him, it does nothing. That kind of disappoints me, like, you know. It's so hard to... It's the final boss. It's so hard to hit him with the Hadouken. They should at least make it work. Uh-oh. Another sub-tank. There we go. We're okay. You could also... Some people would say, like, climb up the walls. But the problem is, you know, if the hands, like, pass by the wall while you're climbing it, they'll hit you. They'll crush you. It won't kill you, but it'll do a lot of damage. So... I think it's just easier to dodge things on the ground than it is in the air. You know, his 2 breath attacks aren't that hard to dodge. If you know like where to stand, they're not that hard to dodge. And the hand attacks are never going to hit you if you're standing in the middle. The only thing you have to worry about is them coming down to crush you, which you want to see, because that's your cue to get on them and climb back and climb up and hit them. Either way, this is not an especially difficult final boss. It can be if it's your first time playing the game. I had trouble, but it's not too bad. And that's it. It's over. That's only a bronze trophy. No, it's not possible. I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you. Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. Doesn't matter. He's done. And I don't know why the hell there's a floating island. I still don't get that. How did no one find that thing? And why is there a floating island in the first place? It's easy for a lot of people to make fun of this ending just because they repeat the same thing in X2 and 3, where X stares over the cliff after he beats Sigma and wonders, are Reploids always destined to fight? But you know what, goddammit, I think it works in this original game. Because, you know, first off, I understand X's worries, you know, sort of a sappy thing to say, but it's not it makes sense. First off, those sacrifice themselves for the victory will never return. Oh. Now that's funny in hindsight. But, you know, either way, besides that, I just love the song that's playing. Like, this song is beautiful. And I suppose I might as well mention it now. I'm a big fan of the Overclocked remix album, Maverick Rising, which is one of their compilation albums where they ask a bunch of their people to, like, hey, make a song for us. And then they release a huge compilation, 4 discs for this one. There's a version of this song called End of the Beginning. It's a vocal theme. The vocals aren't the most amazing thing in the world, but it's a good it's a good remix. I like it. I'll probably be mentioning more songs from that album because I was listening to it earlier on the walk back from Best Buy. The walk there and back. Also, in hindsight, I love that. How long will he keep on fighting? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. Like the X-Buster is a sentient being. I love that in hindsight of Star Force. As a weird thing to mention, but in Star Force, Mega Man's Buster is technically a sentient being. So that's funny to me. And there we go. And now we get the credits. Where we roll through. X runs back across the highway that he started the stage on. And it mentions every single boss that he fought. Every enemy he fought, I should say. Now, you sort of have to guess who they all are. I love the name Gunvolt, by the way. Yeah. You can sort of, just by the names, you can sort of guess, like, who they all are, but it is kind of weird. Also, some of the names are just weird. Rolling Gabule. Moleborer. I love Ladder Yadder. Planty. Yep, there's RT55J. Cragman. Absolutely should be in a Mega Man, classic Mega Man game now. Yep, there's Velguada. Now we get our rundown of all the important people. Kill Penguin. Launch Octopus. Anyway, so it's just like, hey, here's all the Mavericks. It's supposed to be kind of like, you know, it's a character role. This is the playbill. I don't know. I don't have too much else to say. I love Mega Man X. I love this game to death. That's the reason why I fucking did this Let's Play the instant I got home. Like, I got home, I sort of wiped my face of sweat from walking there because it's summer right now. It's like 80 degrees out. I put the discs in my PS4 to make sure they installed, see if there were any day one updates. There weren't. I kind of hope there is one, though, to fix that weird frame judder issue I had in Flame Mammoth stage. 0 and you as Mega Man X. By the way, if you cheat the game and you don't have dash boots at this point, X's features disappear during that. That's a funny little thing. There's supposed to be a space there. It bothers me. Either way, like, as soon as I got home, I did a little preparation. You know, wiped my face of sweat, took a picture to post on Twitter, and then I immediately set this up to do this Let's Play. Like, just instantly. It is, like, the best, like, to give you guys an, Tatsunoko. Okay, odd. To give you guys a frame of reference for time, the Best Buy nearby me opens at 10 this morning. And I was there, like, a couple minutes, like, not long after it opened. Like, at most, 10:15. Like, after it opened to pick up my pre-order. Then I walked back. It got me back around 10:30, 10:45, something like that. It is now 12:17 as I'm recording this, and I am putting an end to this, which does give me good hope. I should be able to at least get part 1 edited and out tomorrow. Special thanks. I'm happy to play this game. Thanks for playing. Yes, I'm happy to play it. I love this game so much. It used to be a thing where I'd play this game once a month. I've since slowed down on that, but I do still play this game a lot because it's so good, and now I've got a new way to do it. And that's where I'm going to call this. I hope you guys tune in soon. I will be immediately following this with Mega Man X2. See you then.